How to assemble this pressure plate? Need to remove the batch mounts. The same method is used to replace the batch rod. There is a screw on the side. After loosening, you can take it out. In the replacement rod mode, push the buckle upward. Just push it up and you can pull it out. The installation method is to push the buckle upward, find the groove and insert it, pull to release the buckle. The key is to align the position of the card slot, push the buckle, and that's it. To install the pressure plate, install the pressure plate on the nozzle head. There are 2 screw holes on the side of the nozzle head. Assemble the pressure plate on the side of the nozzle head. The purpose of the pressure plate is to prevent the mask from rising. It is for better installation of screws. This pressure plate is generally only used when assembling LED module masks. When assembling small screws, a pressure plate is also used. Assemble the platen like this. Don't fix it very tightly first, because you still need to adjust the height. Place the pressure plate in the middle of the hole. If the pressure plate is inclined, the left and right heights are different, so place it in the center of the hole. Another one is the upper and lower height of the pressure plate, which will be introduced next. Let's jet a screw out and check how the height of the platen is set. Press the screw feeder button and the screws will eject. When testing, please note that the nozzle port should never be pointed at personnel, as this is a very dangerous maneuver. To repeat, nozzle ports should not be aimed at personnel and screws should be fired very quickly. The bottom surface of the pressure plate contacts the LED module. The height of the screw must exceed the bottom surface of the pressure plate. The height adjustment requirement of the pressure plate is that the bottom surface of the pressure plate contacts the LED module mask, and the extended length of the screw is inserted into the screw hole. The tip of the screw extends approximately 1.5 毫米 beyond the bottom of the pressure plate. The bottom surface of the pressure plate contacts the mask and the tip of the screw is inserted into the screw hole. These 2 conditions need to be met. Insert the tip of the screw into the screw hole to ensure that the screw does not tilt. But the Z-axis cannot go down very far. The type is like this, which is the depth of descent of the Z-axis. Based on actual observation, if the depth of descent is too deep, the module mask may be crushed. Some module masks are very thick, and the Z-axis height settings are also different. The pressure plate can be fixed upward or downward, which determines how far the screw tip protrudes. When the protruding part of the screw tip reaches the hole, the pressure plate can be tightened. When debugging the machine, 2 people are not allowed to operate it at the same time. During debugging, other people are prohibited from manual operation. After installing the screw working head, tighten the screws from the side. If there is a screw on the screw head, remove it. Next, we set the depth of the Z-axis descent. Some large screws do not need to install the pressure plate of the working head, only small screws will use the pressure plate. Screws above M1/2 do not need a pressure plate. The main reason is that the torque is different. Small screws with very small torque require a pressure plate. M0.6, M0.8, M1.0 screws require a pressure plate. The handle operation moves to the screw hole position. Set the Z-axis downward speed to medium speed and slowly descend. We slowly lower the Z-axis and stop the downward movement when the pressure plate contacts the module. At this point, we will stop going downward. If we continue to go down, the gap will become larger and larger. Pay attention and observe. Probably like this, it is the height of the Z-axis. We input the height parameter value into the handle. This gap distance is about 0.5 到 1.0 毫米. Now the coordinate of the Z-axis is 83.962 毫米. We set all Z-axis coordinate heights to the same. How do we input this height into all Z coordinates? Press batch Z-axis in the control handle. After pressing batch Z-axis, a matching box pops up. For the starting address, enter the first screw hole serial number. Screw hole coordinate number 0001, enter E. End address, enter the serial number of the last screw. Suppose there are 200 screw hole coordinates. Our end address, if it is larger than 200 screws, there will be no problem. For the Z-axis height coordinate, just enter 93.962 毫米. Then press OK. You see, so the Z-axis coordinates are all modified to be the same. After the coordinate modification is completed, press to return to the origin. Next, we manually assemble the screws one by one to check the effect of the screws. For each screw installed, check the assembly of the screws. If there are no problems, you can let the machine assemble everything automatically.